struggle a lot with self-image. I think I have for a really long time, but I can kind of pinpoint the first time I really became aware of what I looked like and the possibility that it wasn't like right. I was 12 and I was in my mom's car right before she dropped me off at school, and I was crying, and I asked her if she thought I was pretty. Because around that time, like, you notice you look different. You notice you're not perfect. I noticed how big my nose was, especially before I kind of grew into it a little bit now. I feel like my face has always looked so blurry to me. I can really only know what I look like in hindsight, like years later. I don't really ever know what I look like in the moment. I never really thought that beautiful was something I was allowed to be. I thought I could only do it through tricks like skincare, lash lifts, but that's not true. I don't have to do anything to be beautiful. I just am. Like, I think, therefore I am. I feel lucky to be a woman. I haven't always. It feels like I get to explore a side of the world and the human experience that there's a whole other part of the population that doesn't get to explore. I'm lucky to be a woman. I'm lucky to be beautiful. I'm lucky to be ugly. In the morning, you should only have ancient foods. So like fruits, nuts, eggs, Ezekiel bread, coffee. I feel like it's more grounding. I feel like every woman, when I have a slow, ancient breakfast, when you eat it very slowly. And don't think about anything else. You'll feel beautiful. When you want to feel beautiful, you shouldn't take movement for granted. Stretching. It's really important to just feel your muscles. Like when you're working out, when you're stretching, you should be focusing on the muscles themselves. Draw. Get a piece of paper or a really big piece of paper. Try to fill it up and see what happens. Putting yourself outside of yourself is very human and very beautiful. When you're done, you can look at your drawing and know it's you. Look at anything you make, and there you are. It's a blackberry. Make your bed, then lay in it and daydream. There's not much about the beauty industry and consumerism of those goods that appeals to me. Not much that I can't trace back to the way that the patriarchy exists. Sometimes this makes me feel a little bit like disconnected from some of my peers. Like, I mean this in the most non-pretentious way possible, but sometimes I like yearn to be a hot girl. Like, I want to buy what they buy and wear what they wear and eat like them and say the things they say, but that image I have of like a hot girl, like, it doesn't exist. It's just like something I made up when I was feeling ugly. But whenever I feel ugly, I try to remember that good thoughts will shine through my skin and I'll look so beautiful when I'm happy. Adrianne says she feels the most beautiful when she's sitting at the beach with the ocean. I feel beautiful when I listen to Adrianne's music. She has a song that was in my Spotify Wrapped last year. I'm so obsessed with it. It's called Narcissist Lamont. I listen to it all the time. I'll put it in the description. It's such a beautiful song. It's insane. Lindsay says she feels beautiful when she learns a new skill. Having friends that are women will make you feel beautiful. That's always been something I'm really grateful for about being a woman. That experience is female friendships. If I knew I would never experience that, I would cry about it. It would make me so sad. Understand how fascism makes you feel ugly. You need to understand how your insecurities are being sold to you. You're buying them with your own hard-earned money. It'll never be enough. There is peace and self-care, absolutely. But try your best not to submit yourself to the anxiety of self-improvement by the means of consumerism. Your body is not theirs. Your skin is your own. Your hair looks fine the way it is. Unlearn fascism from your beauty routine. Aging is not a failure. The beauty standard is not a morality test, but they'll treat it like one. The beauty standard is rooted in racism and obviously sexism, and you will not be controlled by it. The beauty standard says there's a right way to be a woman, and that's to be beautiful by their standards, and that there's a wrong way to be a woman. That's to be ugly. That's the worst thing you can be. And if you're beautiful, they'll tell you you'll be saved from the patriarchy, but you won't. You will never win that. You will never win an exception from oppression. You will always face it, but you will be kinder and stronger than it. I think a lot of women reject feminism because it's difficult to unlearn what you're socialized with. It's a challenge. It's hard. It's really hard to do. I emphasize. And unlearning that means you might lose the illusion of being safe. You have to figure out that being pretty isn't going to save you. And that's hard to figure out. But I think, especially as a white woman, I think I have to try to deconstruct this all the time. I will not chase a beauty standard that's built on oppression. I will find other ways to be. One quiet way to feel pretty is to notice how pretty other people are. I work a customer service job. I see hundreds of people every day, and I try to notice what I think is pretty about them. How many times do you give somebody a compliment in your head and not tell them? You don't have to, but you should notice it. You should notice when you're being kind. You're like, oh, that girl's hair is really pretty. That's that. Just notice that. And if you have the bravery, tell them. Notice what makes those other people pretty, and you're probably going to run into the same features that you have. I think being a woman is a gift, and I'm really grateful I was born into this experience. I feel like I learn so much about the world through my eyes and my body, and I know terrible things, but I know the love of my sisters.